Tony Lewis has served the Charleston community and the constituent school board for District 20 for many years. And now he wants to take his experience here to 75 Calhoun Street in November. In this special edition of Quintin's Close-Ups, I speak exclusively with him one-on-one. Tony.
Yes, sir.
It is so good to see you again.
Oh, yes, sir. It's great.
Yeah, the last time we I actually interviewed you was maybe, 2-3 months ago?
Yes, sir.
In front of Miss Bertha's house on
Yes,
8th
sir.
Street?
Bertha Bowden, yes.
That's right. And since that time, you handed me this particular flyer that says, Tony E. Lewis,
Yes.
November 8th, 2016, elect. A strong voice for the children, the people, and the community. Charleston County College Consolidated School Board.
Yes, sir.
And I'm wondering, why Tony Lewis, why now?
Well, I think it's in the stars. And I think my Heavenly Father has chosen me because He see the voice I have that He bestowing me, that folks against folks' attention, and not only for folks but mainly our youth, our scholars, I should say, because we have to have somebody to speak up for them and make sure they be at the table when everybody else is at the table. When I say all our kids, I mean all. Yes. I don't mean some, half, I mean all. Yeah. 50,000 of mine. I don't care what concern, issue, whatever come about. It can be in District 4, District 10, whatever, I'm coming. Because these parents call on me and I'm there.
Yes. And you know, when I was looking at the back of the page of this, that basically shows your proclamation from the city of Charleston.
Yes, sir.
It says all of these things. Chairman of the North Central Community Association.
Well, let me rephrase that. That's, I was the chairman over the AmeriCorps workers, because I don't want to take that from Reverend Dungy because she does a great job.
In North Central.
Yes, I was the chairman over the AmeriCorps workers that I helped painted 8 houses in the neighborhood for folks who couldn't afford it.
Right, a lot of people don't know that you actually are a painter.
I am, yes, 25 years of it.
Wow.
Both hands I can use. I thank God for that blessing He bestowed upon me, with the help of my guidance of my family members.
And it also says here too, Tony's been working with the Mojo Festival committee for 14 years.
Yes, sir.
You've been recognized, of course, on Channel 5's Hall of Fame
Yes,
with
sir.
Charlie Hall back in the day.
Yes, sir.
A whole lot of things. MUSC Healthcare Workers United. How will you take all of these accomplishments to 75 Calhoun Street?
Well, again, that's the voice. I speak up for people and their rights, because the ones who don't have the ears to see what's going on, they hear what's going on, I should say. The eyes can't see what's going on, and the voice who can't speak, the voiceless. I want to be that voice for everybody. Yeah. When there's unjust, and I mean everybody. I don't mean certain color. I mean everybody.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
And speaking of eyes that we can't see things right now, as you know, there's a lot of issues going on in 75 Calhoun.
Yes, sir.
So describe to me the following in one word. Burns Elementary in one word.
Well, I see a bunch of things going on there. It's a way of genociding our African American kids, and I see this is trying to come to play. But we have board members are going along with this, and you're supposed to be there too. You was there, put there to do the bidding of our people and taxpayers, and for these kids to do the right thing for them. And you're not. You trying to just genocide them there your own way.
Academic Magnet High School, in one word.
Well, Academic Magnet High School. That's a way for our so-called brothers and sisters, white brothers and sisters, to be at the table when our African American brothers and sisters all can do the same thing and be foot that role too and be in that school, but they're being alienated because of their skin color, and it's sad. But now, thank my Heavenly Father, I'm on an ad hoc committee that is revising that emissions and all the things to deal with the magnet schools, that we will make sure all kids be brought to this table, not certain kids because of your skin color and your finances. Okay.
Speaking of finances, when you heard of that Michael Bobby actually resigned last fall, what was going through your mind?
Well, I know what's going on. When you, and I said it in one of the board meetings, I said, you cannot let one individual have 2 positions. Chief Financial Officer and Acting Superintendent. Who do you have to answer to? And it fall back on the board members, because they should have been the one looking after the taxpayers' dollars. and making sure that the dollars were going to our kids' use, not somebody else's personal use. And also, when the killing was going on with Brother Scott up the road, that was a distraction to the community and to the public. Then the 9 got killed, my good brother, late Senator Rev Quintin, and the rest of those folks in the 9, and the hiring of Dr. Jarita Postaway, and the board members speaking there. So all that was concerns, and those were issues, and those were smoke screens that do what you wanted to do. Because then the public was more so in a mourning situation, and you didn't have to ride with them digging and looking into things like that.
Yeah. And when we spoke, when I did the joint interview with you and Rev Fest Collins back in July, it was, I guess, right before 4th of July, you basically said you're going to hold Dr. Jarita Postaway accountable for everything.
Yes.
As we sit here right now, I guess 3-4 months since she's been on the job, what is it like to see her as superintendent?
Well, again, I like her because the doors open. She's not like her past predecessor that the doors wasn't open. And she's working with this group called QEP now on a monthly basis. We brought some things to her attention about and diversity and inclusion in our schools, our curriculum, and our teaching staff and all this. And I spoke to her directly, and I said to her, hold on now, you have so much, you have most 3,000 white sisters versus 488 our black sisters. And you have 410 white brothers to 75 brothers. How could you teach me if you know nothing about me? I don't want to be a commodity, because our kids are commodity. These folks come, pay their loans off, and bam, they're gone. So I want somebody to go stick there and make sure my scholars, I should say, as one of my principals said, my scholars be totally ready and for this world, equipped for this world.
That's right.
Upcoming world. So again, we have to have somebody to pass the torch, because somebody passed the torch to me, and I was carrying it. Now, hey, as time goes, I'm going to have somebody to pass the torch to. And if we don't have that, then we're going to have a lot of problems in the streets, you know.
And you talk constantly about the Charleston County School Board. You're not really a huge fan of them. So I'm wondering, when you look into your crystal ball, if you were to be on the Charleston County School Board, say today, how would you work with the Charleston County School Board, your fellow board members?
Well, first of all, I'm not going in there playing a buddy role, because it's not about a buddy role. It's about the taxpayers' dollars being utilized the right way. You're supposed to inform the taxpayers what you're doing, not do what you want to do, because it's taxpayers' dollars to take care of our scholars, to help make sure they become productive citizens and leaders. So we must be proactive, not reactive, out here talking to the general public, saying, okay, how do you feel about us doing this with this building or that building, not taking on your right and vote, and then say, we could tear this down, we could do this. That's not fair to taxpayers. You know, it's not, because that whatever school that is in that community is going to be hurting that community. You know.
Well, you know, I want to take it a little personal for just a second, because we know that you are a community activist.
Yes, sir.
You serve on the constituent school board.
The District 20 chairperson.
Right.
Chairman.
And as I just mentioned, you are a painter.
Yeah.
But beyond that, who is Tony Lewis?
Well, he's an individual that tries to help out any which way he can, to help people ease their problems any way he can, or be a small light to people while he's here on this earth. That's mean everybody.
Right.
And try to be real with people, because you got to be real with yourself before you can be real with others. And it starts with self. Everything starts with self. And I try to be that, because that's what the Lord left to keep me here, to be real. And my grandparents and my family who raised me to be real. You know, because I can't be real with you guys if I'm not real with myself. You know.
Alrighty.
And I try to give of myself in every which way there is, any situation there is. That can be law enforcement, housing, you name it, I'm there. You know. And I fight for folks' cause, because again, I'm doing God's bidding for His people. And see, in the end of the day, I want him to be pleased. I'm not going to try to please man. I'm going to try to please him, because if I please him, I'm going to please man.
There you go.
You know?
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
And let me share with you some things too. I didn't mean to cut you across, but we're working on bringing a all charter school here for boys and for at-risk boys called Prestige. They have already got the charter. They're working on getting the building. Thank God. Lobby for them to help them get the building.
Okay.
Working on Stonyfield,
Right.
and I'm not letting that go, because like I told them folks again, no Band-Aid, no patching,
You
no
said
repair.
that. That's what you
I
said
want a
that.
whole brand new stadium, because the taxpayers give y'all that money to take care of that. Yeah, yeah.
You said that, yeah, in
Yeah.
my last interview with you.
Yes,
and
sir.
where are you emotionally with that at this moment?
Well, I'm emotionally with it, because I'm staying on Jeff Barohi in the district and the board members.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, Tony Lewis, it's always good talking to you. Thank you so
Yes,
much.
sir. Yes, sir.
I appreciate that.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.